Hi, this is Myles from RhinoCo Technology. Today I'm going to talk to you about a pair of products. One is a high definition over coax video encoder, and the other product is its partner, the high definition over coax decoder. These products are generally used to extend a high definition video signal over an existing coax cable, and they're really a great pair to have in your vehicle for a number of reasons, which I'll explain shortly. Okay guys, so what I'm going to show you now is the basic setup of these two devices. The first smaller module here is the high definition over coax video encoder. So what you can do with this is, first of all, on the rear of the unit there is a HDMI video input. Now this would typically be connected to the monitor output of your CCTV recorder, and you're on a site where there's probably existing coax cable with the old B&C style connector here running throughout the building. Now that we've moved into the realms of the high definition world, we don't want to be sending an old analog composite video signal when we've got a nice high definition video coming out of our recorder. So this module will actually take the HDMI output from your recorder, and then we can transmit a high definition signal over the old RG59 or RG6 coax cable. Then when it gets to the other end, which might be up to 300 meters away, we have this box, which is the decoder. So in this situation, we have on this side, I'll just get the right side around for you, we have the other side of the coax cable being connected to the input. And on the rear, we have a number of connections now that let us connect to our high definition monitor, which might be either via HDMI, which is probably the most popular, VGA, for maybe an older TV that's been in place in the site for quite some time. We also have a composite video output, so that you can still use an old video in on a composite monitor. And then we have a loop through of the high definition coax signal to daisy chain off to another screen. So just to try and simplify that for you, if you imagine I've got a HDMI cable here, which I can plug into the input on the encoder. So that's now going to go to the HDMI output on our recorder. We then have, to represent the coax cable in your building, the old B&C style connectors. So we have one goes on to the input on the decoder and on the output on the encoder, and both of these require 12 volts. There's a 12 volt DC plug pack supplied with each module. But now once we've got that in place, if we're coming back to where the monitor is located, again it could be up to 300 meters away over the coax cable, we're going to take another HDMI cable here and plug this output into an HDMI input on your TV, your monitor that you're using at that site. Now if you have, say, 3 or 4 monitors daisy chained around your building, which was quite frequently done in the past, all you have to do is take the HDCVI output, connect your coax cable onto that output, and use another one of these encoders on the next monitor as you daisy chain around the building. All right, so the other application of this HDCVI decoder is the ability to actually connect a signal from a high definition over coax camera. So I've got one of our Securview domes here. Again, I've just connected on in the background the coax cable to the B&C connector on that camera. And all I need to do to display this on a spot monitor is actually connect into the input, the B&C input on the back of the decoder. I can then have the HDCVI output continuing on off to our high def over coax recorder, but I can have a spot monitor here now just showing this single camera connected to, say, the HDMI in on a monitor up the front of the shop perhaps. So just to clarify, the application here is not having to obviously use the encoder box. The camera is already outputting the high def over coax signal. We've then got a coax cable running from the camera to where our spot monitor is located. We've taken either a composite video, a HDMI or a VGA output to our spot monitor, And then we're going to still have another coax cable running back to our recorder taking the camera signal. So it's the best way, or one of the simplest ways of getting that high definition signal up on your spot monitor and still going back to your recorder back in probably the back of the office. Well, I hope my explanation has been informative for you. These products are both featured in our RhinoCo Spring Special, so please make sure you check them out and also like and subscribe our RhinoCo YouTube channel. Thank you.